Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of A Ward Whispers. And this is the collector's edition. And what I like to say about the game is it's similar to a Risk type game. But unlike Risk, where you're just moving your player pieces and trying to control the area, because it's an area control game. This one, you're more manipulating the outcome of pretty much what's going on in the board. It's also a little bit of negotiating, take that, card drafted, and so we're just going to jump right into the review. And for the rules, I would give it a 5 out of 5. And so it has all the information. These are the agents, which you're going to be placing down on the board. And then you have your banners, which are located right here. You have your cards for each section. I didn't put for each section. You have your turn tracker, which is located right here. Your turn, which you'll be moving. Your loyalty tokens, which are located in each player board. And you have your main board. So 5 out of 5. It has all information. It's outlined with pictures and images, very detailed, easy to read, easy to learn, easy to teach. So 5 out of 5. Component quality. Now I have the collector's edition, so I'm just basing it on my pretty much game. And so 5 out of 5. Love the little towers. Then you have your little farms. You have your cities. You have your player token, which is metal coin. You have your cards, your pretty much round trackers, your banners. Oops. One thing that I wish that they would upgrade was player board, because they're thin and they have a tendency to bend because the way they're placed inside the box and everything. And so all the player boards were bent low on the corners. I wish that would have been thought out better. Then you have your turn tracker, pretty much each time you move. So component and the board is thick and it's double-sided. There's actually, let me see. Not sure, but I think it's double-sided. No, it's just one side. And so you just have the board, and it's plain thick. So great board, easy to place. It's just one whole board, and so you just turn it and it lays flat, so no issues. So 5 out of 5. Experience, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. Great game, had a lot of fun. It's takes probably like I would say like 10 minutes to pretty much set up the whole board, set up all the pieces and everything, and then also the cards, the player board, your loyalty tokens. And so pretty much it was like 10 minutes probably, and then the game, it's quite quick. I wish the game length was a little bit longer. So experience 4 out of 5. Mechanic, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Love the mechanics, love the gameplay. And so what occurs in the game is, so you're taking your turn, and each round, from round 1, 2, and 3, you can switch your loyalty tokens. And these loyalty tokens, pretty much you have to put them down randomly. And as you can see, what you're trying to do is manipulate the board for whatever one you have at ×4. Because it's count ×4, whatever city is. So like this is the wolf. And certain areas have more cities than actual every other one. Like the wolf has, let's see, it has 1 city. Whereas I think the wolf, or the, not the wolf, but the lion has, let's see, I think the lion has 1, 2, 3, so it has 4 cities. And if you have 4 times 4, you would score higher points. And so for round 1, 2, and 3, you could move it. But once you move it, you have to show your loyalty token face up. But you start out with random. And then also, once you can only do 1 for 1 face up. And each turn, what you're doing is you're moving first you place your agent on whatever one you want. And if you don't have anyone who plays right here, you get all those that you get to pretty much use and activate. But if you place right here, you only get, so any empty space to the right, you're able to do, even if it's the whole section. And then when someone places, if someone placed there and they had their piece, which is like white, orange, or I think gray, then you can only do that move and that one. And what you want to do is, for here, like you could pick a banner times the amount of farms. So there's 1, 2, so you would place 2 banners on each wherever you want. And the start of the game, it indicates how many banners each part of the board has. Like this one has 2, 2, and these are for the green one. That's for the orange. And so pretty much it indicates. So it's easy to set up because it literally shows what each one has to start the game. And so what you want to do is you can pick a card or a banner. This way you can pick 1 card for every 3 farms, or 2 banners. Or this one you could swap. In other words, you could swap. And it doesn't matter if it's your opponent or yours. You could swap and do that move. And this way you could attack. And when you attack, you have to attack with 1 number times over your opponent. These also count as 1 defense. So if you had like 3 banners here and you're attacking from here to here, you would have to have a total of like 5, because it would be 1 plus the 3, which equals 4. So you have to have 5 banners to attack it, or you would lose. And so each turn you're going through, and like if I land it right there, after I finish all these, then it would be my turn, and there's nothing here. So I would do each move. So here, like I would do pick a card. Here I would put 2 banners. Here I would put 2 banners for each pretty much fortress. And then this one I would do either attack or I would swap. So that's pretty much how you play the game. And some mechanics, I would say 5 out of 5. Great game, love the game. So replayability, I would say 5 out of 5. Great game. It's highly replayable. It changes all the time. Pretty much each time, I believe we play 3 times. Each time, different person won. And so, great game. Overall total, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. This is a game that I really do wish that there was more rounds. The game seemed quite fast. And I can see why, because you don't, if you take too long, people are going to know who they're pretty much voting for or try and pick as the faction to win everything. I could see that, but it just seemed quite like a quick game. I just wish it was a lot longer. Mechanics, everything we loved, but we felt it was too quick of a game. I wish they would have extended it, or did something where the player board you can manipulate somehow, or it makes it more hidden stuff, so the game will last longer. But the whole idea is amazing. I love Risk. I love Risk type games. So 4 out of 5, or if I had to choose from 10, 8 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. It's a game that it's going to be highly played. We're going to be playing a lot. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. I'm going to have a link of where to buy the game. And I'll see you in the next video.